The disorder in Imra has been resolved, at least temporarily, and I have finally secured something resembling a credible lead. The soul Tynachos covets appears to belong to a Dreugh monarch residing somewhere within the depths of Lake Andaram, an unpleasant prospect, though not without its appeal. If this creature is to be located, subtlety and preparation will be essential. A monarch of that species rarely exists in isolation. Its domain will almost certainly be fortified by a considerable population of loyal servants, each more than willing to die in defense of their sovereign. Such obstacles are inconvenient, but not insurmountable. The objective remains simple. The soul will be taken. Once it is secured, Tynachos' confidence will relax into the complacency he so richly deserves. At that point, his usefulness will have reached its natural conclusion. The Bosmer seems to take such delight in displaying the souls he has collected. It will be fitting for him to join them.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Morrowind with Alaric Corvain, who gazes upon Lake Andaram, hoping to find the thing he has been searching very, very long for, the soul of the great creature who lives in this lake, somewhere in this lake. Last time we finished the Shadows Under Amra quest, which was one of the best quests I've ever played in TR. Very, very well made. And it sort of pointed us in the direction that I think we're looking for. We're looking for a Dreugh hive or some sort of place where Dreugh congregate, and I'm pretty sure we need to capture the soul of the queen, king, monarch, whatever they're called. So we can just start water walking across the lake and hoping to find something. I also figured instead, though, at least to start, we could go back into the grotto here and see if this leads to anything, because we did go in here and kill the head honcho of the Marvis family, yeah. But we didn't go into the water here, where there are a bunch of Dreugh and their little gross egg sacs, so let's try to kill some. I have the absorb health spell on right now, which is pretty dang good. We should also maybe get some creatures out to help us fight. And then of course I still have Shock Bite, our really powerful electricity spell, and if Pokemon's taught me anything, water creatures are weak to shock. We need to watch our health though. Absorb health is pretty good. It basically just sustains you forever while you slowly whittle down the enemy. Summons aren't going to be very useful in the water. As you can clearly see, they're not doing a whole lot at the moment. So we might have to rely pretty much solely on ourselves. I'm also just drowning. Yeah, we might have to rely on our own wits here. Yeah, these are Marvis Dreugh, and they all have those amulets. Creepy. Can I do anything with these eggs? Not really. I did go back to Narsis to drop stuff off, but also to visit the water merchant there, the Argonian, who sells a ton of just general underwater exploration stuff. And so I bought a Swift Swim amulet, which is super good. I bought a bunch of alchemy ingredients and made a bunch of Swift Swim and water breathing potions. And I also bought some ingredients and more potions that he already had made for him. So we should be covered in that regard. I've gone through 2 Dreugh hives before, so I know what to expect at this point. I guess we'll grab the Dreugh wax. It's pretty valuable. What are its ingredients? Oh crap. Where did you guys come from? Yeah, I wanted to see if we could like follow this grotto and maybe find what we're looking for, but these are all just regular Dreugh. Okay. Kind of sucks not being able to really use summons. Can I get like a Storm Atronach? Will he cast spells if he's already under the water? It doesn't look like it's working. I think you might have to have touch spells for underwater, right? That's not good. I wish we had a Swift Swim spell, but I don't think we do. Swift Swim, no. Oh yeah, I also bought this scroll. That's pretty good. We apparently have this ring too. I don't remember where we got this one. I kind of want to use one because we're so slow in the water. I guess we'll use the amulet. Makes us a little faster. Doesn't give us water breathing though. We also have a water breathing spell, but it's kind of a pain to have to cast that every 30 seconds when you're in the actual Dreugh hive. I've basically done everything I possibly could to prepare us for it. We'll see how it goes. These are some of the most difficult dungeons in the game. Okay, do not have enough magicka. Yes, that is one problem we might run into. Didn't buy any magic potions or make any because I'm an idiot. So is this just a creepy little hatchery? It doesn't lead anywhere but to more egg sacs with Dreugh wax. Okay, my swift swim has worn off. I don't want to like use up all the charges on our swift swim stuff before we even get to the actual water that we're going to need to swim to. But man, do you move slow otherwise. Okay, there's something down here. A dead Nord. Good. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, this just seems to be a little loop. Okay, well, it was worth checking out. You know, we did not go this way beforehand. I guess we just have to brave Lake Andaram itself to find what we're looking for. I think I'm going to kill Tynachos because he has just sent us on a wild goose chase with no real answers or results after so long, you know? Alaric does not appreciate people who waste his time. He's gonna do the quest, you know, because he wants to get something out of it, and plus this is just a powerful soul, so he can use it for his own purposes. But yeah, we're totally killing Nachos after this. I think the best call here would be maybe water walking and then just hop across the lake trying to find any semblance of a Dreugh hive. Like I said, the map's not like fully built out, so it looks like there's a lot more water than there actually is here. It's supposed to be a lake, not the entire ocean. But we should be able to find it. Dreugh hives do stick out. Is that it right over there? It might be. We'll all be a son of a gun. Yeah, it is. All right. Third Dreugh hive. Oh boy. These things are genuinely awful if you don't have swift swim and water breathing. Just a word of advice if you've never been in one before. Looks like there are multiple entrances. That's not good. I don't like that. There's like 4 entrances right there. Jejunium Descent? Tower of Chime? Oh, jeez. This is like an actual city. The other ones were more like hives. Okay. Well, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Don't want to use our best stuff until we're actually in the hive, so we'll just stick to using our water breathing spell. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a lot of Dreugh. They're like congregating. Thankfully, absorb health is super strong. Oh my gosh, they like beelined it towards us. Protect the city, protect the hive. None of you have wax? What a ripoff. Ooh, there you go. Our mysticism just hit 100 from casting absorb health. Pretty awesome. I don't know if I've ever gotten mysticism up to 100. I think it is 100%. Haha. The magic-based progression system. It makes leveling a lot of skills way less tedious than it is in the vanilla game, which I really, really like. It's cool to have a spell school maxed out. Okay, well, let's go into this butthole first. The Tower of Chime. Oh my gosh. We're going to be in here for so long, aren't we? I have the helmet on, which, yes, this is what it normally looks like, so I hope you guys can see with this helmet on. Is it better to use our shock spell? No, our shock spell actually costs a lot. We do need to level up our destruction. I think that's potentially one of our lowest schools of magic. That might still be illusion. I'd never use illusion. Okay. These are really cool looking. Further into the butthole. Okay, now we can use some swift swim stuff. And it's a good time to do it. Where is our... It's called a Horker talisman. I should bookmark that. Okay. Oh, Dreugh, what a surprise. And there's too many spells you need to cast to just stay alive down here. Oop, did not mean to cast water walking. Water breathing, that's all I need. And we're about to run out of magic, and our summons are not here to save us. Thankfully, with Mysticism 100, this spell shouldn't cost that much to cast. I should have really made my own version of it too, so we could level up our... Man, I'm getting drained by a lot of stuff. Oh, it's because we're, well, apparently diseased, but yeah, we're also just freezing our nuts off. Yeah, our incantation skill that we have. Okay, what's going on here? Human heart? I think Alaric would grab that. You're feeling dirty, yeah? Yeah, that makes sense. Khajiit skulls, Argonian skulls, Orc skulls. I like this little altar here. This is perfect. Okay. We can also grab this red coral if we want to make more water breathing potions, but I didn't bring my alchemy stuff with me. Not too useful, but maybe, you know, future plans. So I guess that was just a room to collect some skulls from. I like it. We're adding to our collection. We actually have quite a few, so it'll be cool to finally get a house and make a little place to put all of our skulls. Getting a lot of aquatic level ups too, not something I thought would ever happen with Alaric. I kind of want to make like an Argonian character now and just get full use out of that aquatic skill. Okay, what's up here? Pearls. Always nice. Okay, so this is just like a little mini dungeon. This is an actual Dreugh city, so they have multiple buildings here. I shouldn't have picked up that stuff. It's really heavy. It's fine. All right, I think that's everything in here. The Horker talisman is almost completely used up. I do have some soul gems on me so we can recharge stuff. We also have that disease. Don't I have like cure common disease on self? Yes, I have an amulet that does that. Let's see if that gets rid of our thing. Yeah, it did. Okay. No more disease. That's always nice. Can we like bathe ourselves right now since we have soap on us? Yes. I feel a little dirty going through these. Okay, we could hit up the other ones. I'm not opposed to it since we went through the effort of killing everybody here. It's almost easier to just click these filter by school buttons and then just grab the spell you want than it is to like hotkey stuff. So maybe I'll mess around with just doing that. Let's use the Horker talisman because this is dreadfully slow. There was some way to do a little dash, but I don't... Is that the dash? Doesn't really look like a dash. The aquatics mod I have lets you dash, but I don't remember how to do it. I always forget because it's not a button you really push very often. Okay. This is the Solar Pylorus. I am dying. Stupid water breathing. We could use one of our potions. I think it'll last a lot longer, right? Not really, no. Even our own potions are not very good. 36 seconds. Should have just made a water breathing spell. Okay. Let's get rid of you guys. Do kind of want to use Shock Bite for our destruction levels. Anyone else? There you are. Okay, anything up here besides coral? Not really. Smear algae. Gross. Is this the main event right here? A steel shard scythe and some glass Potion of water breathing, there you go. Guess we'll just drink it right now. Yeah, I guess that's it. That was kind of a bust. Unless this is something I can interact with. I didn't think so. I figured it was just a light. Yeah, okay, well. The important thing is we're helping the people of Amra by eliminating the Dreugh threat once and for all. Because we're just a good guy like that, you know? Alaric does things out of the kindness of his heart. And he'd do anything to help the people of Amra after they were so kind and welcoming and helpful to him and his search for the soul. It's only fair that he helps them. Okay, let's just do the main tower, I guess. Parudma's Ma, Jun Descent. Let's do it. Building navigation mesh, that means it's huge. Hello. We gotta be careful because one of these is the thing we're supposed to soul trap, but I'm guessing it's further in, so just have to be aware. Okay, so our Horker amulet is out of charges. We have this scroll of swift swim and water breathing. That is super strong, 3 minutes of it. So let's use that now that we're in the main area here. Just gonna keep heading down, I guess. And it splits off into 4 directions. I guess we'll just start going clockwise. Oh, there are the slaughtered fish. I heard combat music. Okay. What are you doing in there, buddy? Oh, he was diseased. Maybe he was trying to hide himself from the world, and we came and we killed him. Okay, so this is a dead end, though. That makes it easy. But the other directions were not dead ends, so we can go down, or we can go this way. That's the main room, I guess or we can go this way. I guess we'll head down. Very, very disorienting these places are. I always feel like underwater dungeons already kind of do that. They're just disorienting in general, but Dreugh hives, they definitely take the cake. I'm sure it's very intentional. Okay, another dead end. So we'll go this way maybe. Ooh, it's getting dark even with my helmet on. Okay, we can go over here. You kind of look like a baby, Dreugh. You're very, very small. Some human hearts, you know, we'll take those. Restore health, that's always nice. Anything in that one? No. Just lots of food sacks. Bunch of scrolls, that's always nice. So I was told that this Dreugh hive in particular, or Dreugh City, was their first foray into making Dreugh hives. I think around the release of this update, whatever one added Amra and whatnot, is the one that added Dreugh hives. I think the tile set was maybe finished around the same time. Since then, they've added, I think, quite a few of them. I wonder how many there are total just in TR. Wait, did we already come to this room? I think so. Like I said, I'm getting disoriented. Okay, we are out of water breathing and swift swim from our scroll. I just saw that we're drowning. It's fine. Let's re-enchant this Horker talisman. It's pretty good. I think it's worth doing. I thought I had some pretty, yeah, we have those sky render soul gems, so maybe that'll be decent. Wow, that kind of sucked. Okay. Kind of don't want to use my grand soul gems on them, but why not? We failed. Oh no. What about the spider Daedra? There you go, halfway up. Oh man, re-enchanting sucks. Okay, well, let's go north, I guess, maybe. Don't think we've been in this direction, right? Or is this the entrance? Looks new. Okay, our water breathing has worn off, of course. And ran into some friends. Is that all of you? I think so. Some pearls, some wax, another skull for the pile. Maybe we actually worship corn, we just don't know it yet. Skulls for the skull throne and all that. Chest. So this is a dead end. That's good, we're running out of directions to go. That's all I ever wanted. All right, let's head west and see where this takes us. I should be saving more just in case we accidentally kill the person Dreugh thing we're looking for. I imagine it'll look distinct enough, but I've been known to kill things without soul trapping them, so. Okay, just a regular Dreugh. Hanging out with his crew. A Dreugh shield, they're pretty valuable, we'll take them. I think we still have carry weight, right? Yeah. We're taking penalties though. Why don't we have as much carry weight as normal? Oh, maybe it's because of our, yeah, Black Star Pendant is not equipped whenever we use the Horker amulet. Just better re-equip water breathing. Human heart, human flesh. They certainly have a lot of that, don't they? And skulls. Lots of skulls. Okay, so this kind of splits off in 3 directions. Let's just pick one and go, I suppose. Use the Horker amulet one last time, and now it is basically out of charges, so did not mean to. What the? My object is broken? How did it break? Oh, geez. I don't have any repair hammers, do I? No, okay, well. I guess I'm going to mark here, recall home, and repair it. How did it break? I wonder if Sundusk makes things break underwater? Seems kind of strange. Yeah, it is way too dark without that helmet on. All right, nice and repaired. So you guys can see, and we will keep going. I'm honestly very lost. We might have just double backed without me noticing. This is a weird freaking tunnel here. We can also, since our Horker amulet is now completely out of charges. Oh, we do have a swift to swim spell, but it costs a ton of magic. That's unfortunate. Do we have any swift to swim potions? Yes, they're not as fast, but they're better than nothing. I am so very lost right now. This is very disorienting. I apologize if it's not easy to watch. It's not easy for me to navigate, so. It's also hard to tell where you are because those membranes shut, and so you don't know if you've actually been to an area or not based off, oh, the door's open, you know. No, none of that. The only way I know we're in a new area is if there are enemies. Okay, let's kill you. All right, this looks different. This might just be a man of war. We do have a soul gem, right? Crap, we don't have any greater soul gems on us. Ah, I bet you need one for this soul too. Okay, I am going to go try to grab one. I might have stuck one in our house because I didn't think we needed it. Yeah, we definitely, plus I'm about to die. We definitely want a grand soul gem for this. Give me a second here. Okay, thankfully the lady in the Narsis Mages Guild had a bunch for sale, so we're good on that front. Let's get water breathing back up. And we need, is it mysticism for soul trapping? Yeah. I'm thinking this is it, but this might just be a man of war. He's also just, you know, destroying us, but it's fine. Come on. How are you gaining health? Okay, we're out of magic. Let's get some of those going. Is this what we want? No, this was just a man of war. Okay. Well, what kind of souls do they give you? 40,000. Nice. That's not too bad. So what is this room then? Gosh dang it. At least we're getting a lot of alteration EXP, huh? Oh no, is this the gold trap thing again? No, these are nice and easy to pick up. They're not single individual gems. Ebony flask, that's worth a lot. A Dwemer goblet, meh. Okay, let's also get swift swim back up, because boy, we are slow. I think this is just a dead end then, huh? Gosh dang it. Gotta go back the way we came. Okay, well, I'm going one direction. I'm not really sure it's a new direction, but I'll bring you back just in case it is. Maybe. Oh, there's a new enemy. That's good. I think it's just a regular Dreugh, though. Yep. Okay. More gold. Nice. We're actually running pretty low on gold, so I will take that. Spent a ton of money on the supplies we'd need to navigate this hive successfully, so... You know, like I said, Tynachos will die for sending us on this wild goose chase. Slowly but surely. Definitely going to soul trap him. Is this just regular Dreugh too? Yeah, okay. Anything up here? We can go that way. I'm just going to keep going down and hope we find something. There are enemies, like I said. That's our only real indicator that we're somewhere new. Somewhere where we could trap the soul we need. This kind of looks like a dead end to me, though. Okay. Well, maybe there's some good loot in here. More skulls. I dropped off our skulls because we had so many of them swimming down here that it was actually starting to weigh me down considerably. This is kind of a cool little place. Some gold, some clothing. Ugh, coming out of the food sack like that. Look at that one. That one's full of like bones and stuff. Imperial Navy boots. Maybe they got a whole ship. There were some sunken ships when we were out on the lake. Oh, there's something over here. Some locked chests, all right. Some decent potions. That one is trapped. This one has just a little bit of gold. And more gold, nice. Couple 100,000 more and we'll have paid for this expedition. Okay, I'm going to explore around some more and I will just cut you guys back in if I do find where we need to go. Because I keep running into just dead ends here. Okay, this is new. A Liam chamber, sure. Kind of running out of swift swim potions, so let's hurry this along. It's a new area and it's a chamber, so... Plus that's kind of a fancy name. Sounds like a queen's name. Or king of the Dreugh or something. Okay, well, 3 directions to go. Guess I'll just choose one and I guess we'll go down the middle one. And we get another butthole and a slaughterfish. Guess there's worse things to be in your butthole than a slaughterfish. Just some slaughterfish, a dead end room, nothing else in it. This is where they keep their little koi pond. Okay, well, heading straight down was a bust. There were just 2 random slaughterfish and nothing else in the entire room, so I guess we'll go the other directions. Okay, this is definitely something. It's got a huge claw. This might be what we're looking for here, so let's get Soul Trap. Yeah, this one looks different than the other ones. Did I even hit you with that? I can't tell. Okay, there we go. Don't shut the butthole on me. I'm still using it. Okay, now that he's soul trapped, let's just kill him as fast as possible before it wears off. Assuming this is what we're looking for. This is just a regular Dreugh. Why did it... I swear its claw looked bigger than normal. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I just wanted his claw to look bigger than normal. Is this it? This thing kind of looks spooky. Yeah, okay. This is actually it. The other one was just a trick of the mind. This looks more like a Dreugh Queen that we've killed before, and there you go, she killed me. Okay. This might be the mother that they were talking about of the Dreugh, and that the ship's named after, and that this whole place is named after, Paraduma. Okay, well, let's get some healing potions. Let's get some magic potions, our last one. It'll be fine. As long as we kill... Ma'am, I'm trying to kill your kin. If you could not stun lock me. It's very... Ma'am. Please stop knocking me down. Stop it. Let me kill your son. He doesn't need to be a part of this. Oh, geez, we're taking so much damage right now. Okay. I think all of her children are dead. She should be more willing to die now, since she has nothing to live for. I feel like we need to soul trap her again. If, I could stop getting manhandled by her first. She's making it very dark in here. What is that? Blind. Foreign flesh. Yes. Not good. We are also out of magic. I wonder if she's messing with our magic. I feel like we ran out very, very quickly. Okay, well, that's not good. We do have the robe of regen here. Get some of our magic back. Yeah, no, she's definitely draining our magic. Okay, that's not good. Let's get some swift swim, water breathing, so we don't have to worry about it. Potion of 7 wonders. We got that last time. Well, let's use it. We have a bunch of scrolls, but I think only touch spells work, so... Well, this is a paralysis scroll. That's pretty good. She resisted it. That's not good. Target. Shock damage on touch. Okay. That did something. This is not going well, is it? She basically one-shots us if we let her hit us. We could try some summons. I summoned him on the very ground of the hive. Well, gives us some time to bleed. I didn't think she'd be this hard to kill, so... And she's just messing up our magic somehow with this thing she's casting on us. Do we have Dispel? I think so, somewhere. But we don't have enough magic to cast it, so it doesn't really do us any good. If we could get a summon that's not something that casts spells, it might be able to, like this Dremora. There you go, her stupid spell wore off. Yeah, or a Daedroth. Daedroth casts spells. About Clanfear, can they fight underwater? Kinda. Okay. Scrolls to the rescue. There we go, Golden Saint. She's just got like a weapon. She can go stab him, right? No? She's too dumb. There you go. Get her. Let's get some skeletons out too. I'm willing to try anything while our magicka regens. Let's also get some more potions going since ours are running out. Do we have enough to cast anything? Oh, we have our staff. Yes, that's a good way for us to deal a ton of damage without having to use magic, right? Daedric staff, okay. Let's get her lower and then we can cast Soul Trap on her. Yes, perfect. That did some damage. We also have some random rings with touch spells on them. We will use them. Don't want her to actually hit us because she'll kill us. I think I'm going to take Tynachos' head and stick it on a pike when this is all said and done. Okay, we have Poisonous Touch. I don't know if Dreugh are resistant to poison. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, this is not good. She's either killed or they've despawned. Oh boy. We're so close to getting her here. And I'm dead. Okay. I think this was a good play when it comes to the Daedric Staff. We can cast that, which is pretty good. Does she resist paralysis? It kind of seems like she does. But we can try these. Yeah, I think it's because they're not touch spells, so they don't really do anything. I think we're just dead again, yep. It's pretty crazy. This Dreugh Queen is tougher than the other ones that we fought before. We have a little bit of magic here, so we can cast like one spell. That's not going to be enough to kill her. She's so low too. I don't want to mark and recall and come back. I want to fight her in one go. Just need a little bit more magic. Gosh dang it. We could put on our ebony robe and that'll fortify our intelligence a little bit. Doesn't really help us in that regard. We're also drowning. Let's drink some water breathing potions if we have them. We just gotta cast this like one more time and cast Soul Trap. We should get her. The Daedroth should be pretty strong, right? He can tank for a little bit. Oh, he's dead. I still don't have the magic back. Swim. Swim away. Okay, we have the magic back now. Oh my gosh, she's so low. She's so low. She's gonna die. I'm not going to have Soul Trap off. Or I might die first. Healing potions. Okay, all right. Get those going. I know I have some like Soul Trap scrolls, but those might be on target, right? Don't I have those somewhere? Water breathing Soul Trap. Yeah, it's on target. It's not gonna work. Balls. Okay, well, let's just try to get Soul Trap off. I might have dealt enough to kill her. Well, it's pretty fitting that we both died there, I guess. All right, Soul Trap. It's on, it's on, it's on. We just need to cast one spell and we can freaking get her. Poison Touch, is that better than Shock Bite? Costs less magic. I don't know if they're resistant to poison though. Seems like they take less damage from it. Oh my gosh, no. She's so low out of magic. Oh no. Like one spell away. If we have a single good touch spell, we could kill her, but we don't. Lightning Shield? Lightning Shield, maybe kill her that way? Spell resist? I don't know, something. Anything to give us some better defense? I'm just trying to do something here. Damage luck? No, that doesn't really help me. Firestone. We have a ring. Does a little fire damage. Did we get her? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. She's got like 1 HP. Oh. I'm so pissed. No. Okay, okay. So let's get Soul Trap on her again. No, we missed. That's not good. Oh, we missed again. Use all of our magic. Nice. Okay, we got her. We're about to die though. But I think if I can get this Firestone ring off, it'll be enough damage, right? As long as I don't get freaking stuttered like that. Okay. Let's get Firestone back up. Die, die. Oh, it's not enough. Amulet of Frost. Oh, it's not enough. No. Look how much health she has. Ah. I've been in this hole for so long. Okay, okay, Poisonous Touch, Poisonous Touch. Let's go, let's go. Poisonous Touch. Don't hit me. And she one-shot me. Poisonous Touch. Let's try this again. Come on, come on. Where are you? Bring it on, bring it on. Your Soul Trap. I got this. I think I hit her. She's kind of glitched. All right, we take it. Don't have enough magic to cast. Back to Firestone we go. Oh my gosh, we got her. Oh. Thank goodness. Oh, it's over. It's finally over. And we get the Scepter of Violation. Holy crap, that's really good. Absorb willpower, endurance, and luck. That's kind of whatever. But the damage is really good. Nice. We'll take it. What else you got in here, ma'am? Some gold. I'll take it. Let's get our few remaining swift swim potions going. Oh man, that took so many attempts. Wish I could take this centurion head and stick it in my house. Some gold ingots. How heavy are they? I think we should be able to take them. Let's put on our Black Star pendant though, just in case. Oh man, the relief. Adamantium boots, nice. A Master's Mortar and Pestle. We definitely picked one of those up. But I cannot find where I put it. Oh well, guess we got a new one anyways. Anything going on over here? A plate, nice, you can keep it. Guess I'll take this repair hammer because I'm gonna assume all of our gear is broken after that one. Anything else going on? No, but these swift swim potions do not last long enough. Okay, I think that's everything important here. We could look up here one last time just to see if they stuck something up here. Yeah, they kind of did. On these platforms. Bunch of gems, nice. I will take all of these as long as they don't summon a Dremora Lord. I am not equipped to deal with any more enemies at the moment. Burned through all of our supplies there. Another spyglass, we got 2 of them now, that's kind of cool. And a pile of gold. I will take it. Let's get out of here and never, ever, ever return. Okay, Almasthir, here I come. I should double check. Did we actually get the soul? Because, yeah, we did. All right. I'm going to kill you for this, old man. Did you track down the soul of the creature in the lake? I did, in fact, track down the soul. Yes, here it is. This is, I don't know what this is. Looking into the soul is like looking into the abyssal depths. It's tenebrous, it's seething, it's truly cyclopean. How unsettling. This soul makes me uncomfortable. I don't think I should keep this in my chambers. Good work, unsettling work. But good work nonetheless. Here, take this enchanted helm. You've earned it. He gave us the Helm of Subaqueous Pursuits. I bet it gives you water breathing, doesn't it? It sure does. You couldn't have given me that helmet before I went into the Dreugh Hive. Duties. I don't have any more leads on unique souls. Check with the Mage's Guild chapters in Old Ebonheart, Balfoy, and yada yada yada. You meet our requirements, Alaric Corvain, but you have not yet completed the duties expected of a master wizard. Well, there is one duty I'm able to do right now. Something I've been thinking about a long time, Nachos. Something I've wanted to do for a long time, ever since I started working for you, actually. I went to a lot of trouble to get that soul, and all you give me is a water-breathing helmet. And then most of the other rewards you gave me were pretty terrible too, except for the robe of regen, it was okay. I don't feel like I was properly compensated for putting my life on the line on a daily basis for you. I'm over encumbered though, so I guess this will have to wait a second. Gosh dang it. I think I'm hungry again. Anyways, now that my hunger has been satiated, there's something that hasn't been satiated, and that's my bloodlust. Because I'm going to kill you, steal your soul, and make you a permanent slave to my whims. And it's all because you gave me crappy rewards. Let's sleep in his bed first until we get all of our magic back, because we're going to need it. And now that we're ready to go, bring it on. Let's get a Storm Atronach out. Have those two fight. I'm going to kill you for all the trouble that you put me through, you scumbag. Ah, jeez. Okay, well, the only thing I'm wondering, I'm a little sad looting his corpse right now. What did he do with the soul gems we've been collecting for him? Because these aren't them. Does he just like not actually keep them on his person? You can't get them back? Because if that's the case, I don't feel bad using a console command to maybe try to get them back. That's kind of annoying. I wish he would have them on his person. Maybe it'd be too cheaty, but gosh dang it, I want my rewards back. I wasted so much time helping this man and he gave me nothing. And we did get his soul, so that's always nice. I am overburdened all of a sudden. Why? Why am I always overburdened with something? Yeah, he doesn't actually seem to have the... Well, I guess we'll take his glass staff. He doesn't seem to have the soul gems on him. That's unfortunate. I might just console command them in, because I feel like he should have them on him. That's kind of lame that he doesn't. Even if I do understand why they wouldn't put him on him. Oh well, he is dead. We have got our revenge. What more could you want? And that is the end of the Almasthir Mages Guild as well. Which is good. We've been there for quite a while now. Gosh dang it. Stop overburdening me, game. I'm trying to do stuff. But with Tynachos dead and Alaric's revenge finally fulfilled, I am going to end the video there for today. I think I'm going to just console command those soul gems in like I said, because I feel like you should be able to take them off his corpse. I don't like when games despawn items from the game as soon as you give them away. It feels a little cheap not being able to get them back, so I'm going to be cheap and console them back in. Super fun quest line. The Dreugh hives are always a nightmare to navigate, but they're really, really cool. Highly recommend checking one out if you're ever in the area. That one is possibly the biggest one they've made, which is funny because it's the first one they made. Next time, I'm going to try and finish the Narsis Mages Guild questline. We couldn't do it because our rank was too low, but now we are a high enough a rank, so we should be able to see it all the way through to the end. I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well. I hope you enjoyed our little underwater excursion, even if it was mostly just me opening up my inventory to give myself water breathing and swift swim. It's still fun, right? It's not too bad. Anyways, if you made it this far and enjoyed this content, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out. For the rest of us, I figured we would read this book that we got last time called Notes on Dreugh. And also, I kind of remember the dialogue pop-up that happened when we killed, what was his name? Umu? Olvo. Yeah, his claw came off. It actually gave us a little item in our inventory for his claw. And that feels disgusting and perfect for Alaric, so I stuck it on his desk next to his ancient Dagoth brandy, some gold, an hourglass, and his orb, which he likes to ponder on the weekends. But yes, we're going to read Notes on Dreugh. I assume this is written by, what's his name, Marvis, the head of the Marvis family, Abadur, but I don't actually know. Notes on Dreugh, Entry 1. Since I have to cope with all the visits to my under neighbors, the Dreugh, I might as well see for myself what this is all about. Entry 2. This smell, it is so foreign and strong that some strange fungi appeared here. There are mushrooms that I have never seen anywhere else. I should take some samples and see what their properties are. Entry 3. I am intrigued by the strange clusters floating at the surface. The feeble flow of these dark waters make them drift to the walls of the cave. From what I've read in the book Life Cycle of the Dreugh, I suppose these are the Grom? The pellets of fibers that Dreugh vomit during the so-called meth. Wow, that's disgusting. I tried to unravel one of the pellets and nearly fainted under the assault of the stench. It was 10 times worse than the rotting fish and meat, and the acrid smell of those weird shrooms that surround me. In the end, I found nothing interesting in these little balls. Sometimes my visitors gather on the platform above, as they just stay there, staring at me weirdly. I've come to realize that this is my cue to leave, so I leave them to do whatever they do there. I started to make a precise amount of meat and fish that they bring here and the quantities the Dreugh need. With time, I will find a balance between supply and consumption and hope that nothing will rot and add to the horrible smell. My companions find it funny, but I will try anyway. Entry 7. Well, it is a success. The smell is less overwhelming now, quite bearable. Entry 8. I took a look at their book up there. I was surprised to see one of the sermons of Lord Vivek. Well, even if I worship the tribunal, I'm not one to delve too deeply into this religious stuff. I discarded it to go back to my work. Yes, who is this written by? I have no idea. It's not Abadur, based off that entry. Entry 9. Yesterday, something happened that scared me. I was sampling some of the weirdest mushrooms of this cave. When all the Dreugh came near the surface, it was a mess of tentacles and pinchers, and lots of water being thrown everywhere. They made a ruckus, hissing and clicking and growling. I stepped back, worried. Could they climb the stairs and platforms? Could they reach me? Once out of their sight, I ran away. Unless this is the lighthouse keeper again. It could be. Entry 10. They are speaking. The first thing I did when they got too excited for my liking was to warn my visitors. They were amused, to say the least. Yeah, I think it is, because that's how he labeled the people who kept coming to his lighthouse. He called them my visitors, so maybe it's him. And I felt like a fool to be so worried. They explained that they just settled an argument between them, so all that noise was actually a language. I'm so excited. What if we could speak to these creatures and come to a mutual understanding? That would be the beginning of a new era, where an intelligent aquatic race would take their rightful place in the history of Tamriel. Entry 11. On the other hand, I witnessed some disturbing behaviors on their part. When one of them starts the transition, the meth, and unfortunately fails, they just eat it. It is somewhat shocking, and it will be a long way before they enter civilization. Entry 12. I caught a few words. Now I am nearly able to talk to them. Entry 13. Well, they are very basic creatures with very basic needs like food, and food, but sometimes they talk about a great cavern, a place where they have to return to pay their respects to their leader, a king of sort. I wonder if this king is the famous Ruddy Man, probably one of his heirs. Entry 14. I had more discussions with the Dreughs. Well, if I'm honest, I overheard more conversations. It seems that the Great Cavern and its inhabitant are located in a very deep abyss, far to the south. Okay, so this actually gives you the location. That's good to know. Could it be the Paraduma's Maw that the denizens of Amra were talking about with a great level of fear? Entry 15. I spoke to my visitors about the Great Cavern, the King of Dreugh, and I also mentioned Paraduma's Maw. Maybe I shouldn't have. They sent weird looks my way. Okay. Yeah, so that's got to be by Olvo. Just two different, like, journals, diaries, essentially. I don't know. Anyways, if you stuck around for the reading, I do appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and peace out.